Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jess and you're joining me for a speed build this time. I know I usually don't do many of these, or I haven't in the past, and I've started posting some here and there, some renovations and some builds and stuff. And that's because I really would like to, get better at building houses now. I actually built two houses in the same day, and the exterior is very simple, the floor plan's pretty simple, the landscaping is terrible because I'm still not very good at landscaping. I'm learning, but that wasn't my focus with these builds. I really wanted to focus on furnishing the interior and my use of clutter and stuff like that. So basically what I ended up doing was building two mobile homes, a single wide and a double wide, and the single wide is priced at under 18,500, so it can be bought with a single sim in the start with no cheats. So yeah, but I'm not very good at landscaping, so forgive me on that. And I toy around with the exterior paint colors a lot before I just settle on a plain green siding. You'll see that I really wanted to go with some sort of stone or brick on the little bump out there, but I could not get, I think it just was this particular build. Nothing really worked well, and I was trying not to use any of the custom content that I have, because if I was building for myself, I'd just run out and search Tumblr and mod the Sims and the Sims resource until I find something that I want to use. So this is what I end up going with. There is the green, just the simple siding. And this is up on the gallery, and by the way, this is called Trailer Interrupted, because if you pay close attention, you'll notice lots of cuts where I had to stop recording and a few pauses where I didn't have a chance to stop the recording because I got interrupted over and over and over again. So yeah. But anyways, I had a lot of trouble figuring out what windows to use because I didn't think it really made sense to use the shutters on the back of the house. It just seemed weird. I did put the bay window on the side over there because, that's kind of common. I've seen a lot of trailers or mobile homes, and if I call it a trailer, I'm not being insulting. I grew up in a trailer, and up until my husband, and my kids moved into the actual house that we live in now. Oh, look, here's one of those pauses I was talking about. But up until we moved into the house we live in now, I have always lived in a trailer. So yeah, I've lived in both single wides and double wides. So just so we're clear, that's not me making fun. Oh, look, I'm back and playing with the roof trim. I think I stick with the white because I really just prefer the contrast of the really dark roof and the white trim. I really like the way it looks. So terrain paints. Really did not like the terrain paint options. It frustrated me. And I used to have a bunch of Praline Sims terrain paints because they have some wonderful ones. But I do not currently have them installed. So I was stuck with this. Now, like I was trying to say earlier, both of the houses that you will be getting speed builds for are up on the gallery. However, because I have mesh edits of objects in my game, it shows up as having custom content. Almost certain I used no actual custom content in this build, in either of the builds. I'll point it out if I see myself using any, but I have some mesh edits of bookshelves to make them sit closer to the walls. I have a mod in that makes it so that the microwave and the coffee makers don't sit so weirdly on the corners of counters. So if you don't have that in game and I had put something on the corner, then when you go into the lot it would just not be there. So I tried not, I don't think I put anything on the corner that would pop out of place. So yeah, my attempt at landscaping. So I do all of this landscaping, just so you know. I really don't think it was very good. I kind of suck at it, but I end up having to go back and change it at the end because I spent too much on landscaping and was trying really hard to keep it in a single sim budget. So you'll have to excuse me. I'm drinking or spilling some tea while I'm recording for you guys. Oh, and that was me bumping my armrest on my desk. So anyways, yeah, I was actually fairly happy with this landscaping. I don't think it's all that great, but I was happy with it. I had to undo a lot of that, but let's see what else. If you follow me on Twitter or Tumblr, you guys have probably seen that I am doing a lot of playing in a personal game with the Pancake family, and Eliza is just full of drama. And she just had triplet girls who are not Bobs. And if you also follow me on Twitter, you'll know I had to reinstall Windows. I had to do a reset of my computer. Excuse me, I have indigestion really badly, and I just took some heartburn medicine, and it's just taking a while. Oh, awkward pause. I forgot to cut it out. But anyways, I had to reset my computer. I had to basically do the refresh option because I had been having some issues with Bandicam. That's what I normally use to record. I bought the full version. It's not pirated or anything like that. I've always liked it. I can record multiple audio tracks and I'm able to edit everything separately, but it's no longer detecting the Sims 4. And I don't know if it has something to do with the Sims 4 or if it has to do with Bandicam. I don't know what the problem is. Well, so I've been using OBS basically. And I had been toying with the idea of resetting my computer for a while, but it just didn't seem worth it. OBS was working just fine. So then I get on my computer yesterday. I used it yesterday morning and I did a lot of playing and everything was fine. And then I went to use it last night. All of a sudden I started getting Windows Explorer.exe or whatever errors. So I had to reset my whole computer, reinstall everything fresh. Though I did back up my saves and my mods and all of that. Bandicam still doesn't work with The Sims. I tried using OBS Studio, which used to be OBS multi-platform. It doesn't work with Sony Vegas, which I actually forgot to install Sony Vegas. So this is actually being done in Windows Movie Maker. So apologies if the quality is not quite perfect, but I did what I could with what I had, and I'll try to get Sony Vegas installed probably Sunday because I'm recording this the night before my son's 6th birthday party. So my day tomorrow is going to be extremely busy, which is why I'm up at 2 o'clock in the morning recording voiceovers and cleaning house while everyone else is asleep. So it's lovely. The struggle of choosing a good paint for this house. I think I end up going very kind of neutral with everything because nothing really, I don't remember. I think I do end up going with some blues in the kitchen. It's fun when you record this several days before you do the voiceover. I don't remember anything I did. I know I started off with that, but I think I end up introducing some blues. But yeah, I really don't like how the wall color changes so suddenly with no separation at all from the kitchen to the living room. I do know I end up getting rid of that diagonal wall on the bathroom. Not yet. When I start placing countertops is when I end up getting rid of that. Because it was a real pain in the butt to try and fit everything in and use that piece of wall space. Because this is a very, very small house. So it's 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and open plan everywhere else, basically. So, yeah. This is why I don't do many speed builds, because I just don't know what to talk about. Oh, I do have one thing. I am currently reading Glass Houses by Rachel Kane. It's a reread for me. It is the first book in the Morganville Vampire series because I have bought 4 books that I didn't have in that series. They're not the newest books. There are still others I don't have yet, but I've got like 4 of the I can't remember, it's like the 8th, 9th, and so on books or something like that, but I really want to read them, but it's been a while since I've read the series, so I'm having to start back at the beginning and do some rereading. And I really, really love this book series. Like, it is really a favorite of mine. So I have decided, because on the back of the first book, if you get it in the single mass market paperback edition instead of the omnibus or combined editions or whatever it is, on the back it's actually got a picture of the glass house, which is really cool because I think when I finish rereading the first book, I'm going to do a create a sim and a build. I want to build the glass house and create Eve and Michael, Claire, and is it Sean or Shane? I don't remember if it's Sean or Shane. Crap, I think it's Shane. I want to do a cast of them and a build of the house because I think it would be really exciting, and the house would be really a challenge for me because it's a really intricate house and it seems like it's built very looking at the picture, it makes me think of some colonial aspects to it, you know, some things you'd see in the South. So yeah, I think I might do that for you guys and thought that would be exciting. And yeah, uh what do I talk about now? Maybe you guys can leave some comments on if you'd like to see a speed build of the glass house, or I guess I could give a Let's Build series, you know, in real time a shot if you guys would prefer. I don't know, I don't know. So, yeah, toying with the kitchen here, and right now we're still very neutral colored. I couldn't decide where I wanted any of that. It was very frustrating. I think what I do end up doing is I extend the kitchen out one square, um, so that I have another counter space, because right now there's, you know, the corner counter and then one usable counter, and I'm trying to stick clutter on the usable counter. So yeah, I couldn't get I could not get that to work. It was just being irritating. And that's when I realized I need another counter. So, yeah. Hmm. What else? Um, yeah, so I have not started recording the 100 baby challenge yet. It's been a really busy week preparing for my son's birthday. We rented a bouncy house and had to order a cake and do this and do that. So it's been a really busy week, so I haven't been able to get around to it. And I'm supposed to be recording some parts for the Drifter Challenge and the Farming Challenge tonight, and I don't think I'm going to have time, which is why I'm trying to go ahead and just record the commentary for the speed build so you'll have something to watch over the weekend, since I wasn't able to record anything yesterday with resetting Windows. Didn't want you guys to go too many days with nothing because I'm trying to get in the habit of posting videos, you know. I would like to get to the point of having something to post every day. It's just taking time to get to that point because this is a busy time for me. My kids have terrible allergies and they tend to be sick a lot. Lots of sinus infections this time of year. Yeah. Right here. Okay, so I really, really wanted something to go above the fridge. I wanted something to sit on top of it because I don't know about you guys, but the top of my fridge, we buy, when we go buy juice for the kids, we tend to buy several things of juice or bottled water for my son's snack at school, and that's where all of that stuff sits, is on top of my fridge. So I've always got stuff on top of my fridge. So I thought it would be really cute, but I just couldn't get it to work. So yeah, I'm fixing to go about changing the kitchen here because it was just too brown. It did not suit me very well. I think I go with the lighter blue on the cabinets if I'm not mistaken, but I'm gonna have another awkward pause here where someone interrupted me and I didn't have time to pause. I feel like I should be playing Jeopardy music at this point. Do, 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 do. So yeah, that is the blue that I end up going with. Um, then I go about changing the kitchen yet again. Um, I don't know what I go with on the walls. Um, yeah. Let's see how many times I can say in one video. So what have you guys been up to lately? I have been recovering from having a tooth pulled, and then I had a dry socket, so I was absolutely miserable for quite some time. Finally starting to feel better. Most of the pain at this point is able to be taken care of with just Tylenol. So, right there, I did go and put cabinet lighting underneath the cabinets because it lights the space up and doesn't really, take up any space or sit right in your face like the ceiling lights do. So I think it works out pretty well. And I think I'm moving on to the kitchen. Yeah, I'm moving on to the living room now. I think I go back and forth a lot because I was frustrated with a lot of things. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the next build is even worse. Trust me, I kept stopping the recording because I wasn't sure I was liking how it was going. I was posting pictures on Twitter and getting opinions from people, and yeah. So this time what I do is I just go and stick everything I think I'm going to use in the living room out and go from there. I really wanted some blue in the rug, but it really just did not suit the space. So I ended up going with the cream. I don't think I put a computer on the desk because it just was not in the budget. I do make sure to put some, some wall decor on the walls, some paintings. I know I get rid of that big fork and spoon in the kitchen because I needed the money elsewhere. Because as you can see, I haven't stopped to make sure I get all the basics in the rest of the house, which is what I should have done from the beginning. I should have gone ahead and put, toilet, shower, sink in the bathroom, counter, fridge, and stove in the kitchen, couch in the living room, bed in the bedroom, got all the must-haves and put them into the house first. That's what I should have done, and I didn't. So, oh, yeah. Oh, my foot is trying very hard to go to sleep, but, yeah, so, um, put a little soap on the sink there. This was the, I don't know why I thought that giant stack of towels could sit on the back of the toilet. Okay, so, sorry about that. We're just gonna pretend it didn't happen. But this was really my first go with doing a lot of move objects. So if you do place this house in your game, go ahead and make sure you do it in build mode on the lot with move objects turned on to be safe. Though a lot of stuff's not gonna disappear, so I really wanted to use the outdoor clutter like the drain pipe and the hose and all of that, and I was very back and forth on everything that I did in this build, so I do apologize. I opted for wall lights in the bathroom because I hate when I'm playing a house with a small bathroom and there's a giant ceiling light cluttering up my view, so it is very aggravating, and I very much prefer not to have ceiling lights in the bathroom. I've learned that recently. And I've also learned I kind of like having the wall lights above the end table. I don't think I did it in this house, but I do like having the wall lights above the end tables. I think it's actually really cute. So now I was trying to find a different painting that wasn't too expensive that I could use to put above the bed. Yeah, this is when I realized I was really running out of money. It's very, very, very frustrating. Alright, well, I don't remember what I ended up doing. See, there I'm trying really hard not to use any of the custom content I have. Like, I have one that makes those the wall hangings that have the, clothes hanging on it hanging. I have those that are actually enabled as dressers out there. And I really wanted to use those because it'd be perfect for space, like space saver in this house, but I didn't want to do that to you guys. So anyways, we are starting to get close to the end of the speed build here. I'm just touching up the landscaping, and it ends up being pretty sparse, nothing to write home about. Because I just had to use the money. I had to get it down under 18, or under 18.5. So yeah. So I hope you guys have enjoyed listening to me ramble like an idiot, and watch me build this house. And now watch me go through and delete everything I put in here because I overspent, basically. Yeah. Oh, Lord. I'm getting close to the end. I don't remember what else I do. I think, yeah, I put a wall mirror. I ended up opting for a wall mirror, even though I really like the floor mirrors. And, I think, no, I deleted the mirror, apparently. Oh, and then I realized I had no outdoor lighting. That was great. So, cheaper chairs help with the budget, because I really, really did not think any of this through. Changing all of the wood colors to the light wood, and then I have to go back in, I believe, and change the decor items wood color as well. But anyways, we are reaching the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.